Welcome back to the war zone, where pixels bleed, enemies scream in 8-bit agony, and I slowly lose my sanity trying to review games that both thrill me and make me question every life decision. Today's victim, Intravenous, a top-down stealth shooter with more mood swings than a soap opera cast on meth. It's gritty, it's tense, it's occasionally broken, and you'll probably love it and hate it in equal measure. So slap on your night vision, stock up on throwing knives, and prepare to whisper sweet obscenities at your monitor, because this game will test your skill, your patience, and your blood pressure.
Penis got me, penis got me moaning. Stick that big D in my ass. Come gang, come shot. Big dick, big come stay. Who's straight? No way. Penis game, check my mood, eh? Squirt, squirt. Penis got me booty up like a
Section 1, the good. Let's not pretend this game isn't impressive. Intravenous manages to capture the chaotic brilliance of tactical stealth combat in a neat indie little murder package. You've got brutal takedowns, a real sound system where every bullet counts, and AI that actually reacts instead of standing there like half-melted mannequins. It's a rare game where silenced pistols feel like sacred tools of justice, and not just Nerf guns for cowards. You can plan your attack, breach a room like a night demon, and leave without a single soul knowing you were there. Or turn it into a bloodbath with explosives and knives because, hey, subtlety is optional. The gameplay depth is surprisingly robust. Throw distractions, disable lights, sneak through vents, or just go loud and eat your consequences like a tactical breakfast burrito. Section 2, the bad, stubborn, painful, excellent. But this is where the game pulls a sneaky stab to the kidneys. For everything it does right, Intravenous also smashes your hopes like a brick through a windshield. First, the checkpoint system, or rather the lack of one. If you're not manually saving every 5 minutes like a paranoid squirrel, you're going to replay more sections than a high school flunky. And don't get me started on the off-screen enemies with eagle eyes and perfect aim. One wrong step and boom, you're a splatter of regrets and reloaded saves. The game is unapologetically punishing. Not in a satisfying get-good kind of way, but in a get-therapy kind of way. When you finally clear a compound with surgical precision, only to be insta-killed by a dog you didn't even know existed, you'll understand the phrase tactical heartbreak. Also, who greenlit the gray dialogue boxes? It's like reading your squad mate's dying words on a calculator during a gunfight in a thunderstorm. Section 3, tough love with a payoff. Still, there's a weird magic to it. The game kicks your ass, sure, but it does it with style. It's rough but fair, like a drill sergeant with good intentions and a love for landmines. Once you push through the pain, there's a satisfying loop. You learn the patrols, you adapt, you become the apex predator, the ghost in the dark, the guy who missed dinner because he was 58 deaths into clearing a garage. And guess what? There's no cut DLC. No live service bait and switch, no loot boxes, just a whole-ass game, released in one piece like it's 2013 again, and publishers still had souls. Verdict, like a knife to the heart in a good way. Intravenous is an intense, clever, and occasionally infuriating stealth shooter with indie guts and old-school discipline. It's not here to hold your hand. It's here to break your nose, then salute you afterward for getting up again. It might not be the most polished game, but what it lacks in visuals, it makes up for in depth and adrenaline-fueled tension. If you're into stealth games that respect your brain and disrespect your free time, this one's for you. Final score, 710. Bleeds passion, also makes you bleed. And that's the review. A game that reminds you stealth isn't just a mechanic, it's a lifestyle. One filled with rage, revenge, and 10-minute crawl segments where one means starting over from the loading screen of shame. Would I recommend it? Yes. Will you curse my name halfway through? Also yes. Like, subscribe, scream into the void, and let me know in the comments how many times you died in that one room with the cameras, 2 guards, and the stupid dog who hears through walls. Until next time, stay sneaky, stay salty. End screen, 710. Tactical pain you'll come back for with stealth music, sting, and fade to black.